Yeah, through all the pain and broken promises, I stand tall through it all, you never catch me slip. As I evolve into the nigga that these rappers fit, I pray for calls from top dog to get me out of here. And when I'm on long gone, ain't no time for friends. Where the fuck your ass was at when I was in the gym? I'm looking back, I never thought that I would end up here. I'm writing raps and trying to change the lives of all my kin. We shedding tears cause my nigga locked down. All he wanted was the glory and the fame and the stage just so he could tell his story. I've been working all week, I've been getting...
What's the deal, baby? Welcome to another episode of Somethin, NBA podcast, best NBA podcast out right now.
Yes, sir.
It's your boy Roger.
And I'm Kev.
Man, what you smoking on over there?
Man, I just picked up some Purple Haze and some what's this? Some Wookiees. You fresh from the shop, you feel me? Something like,
okay.
You know what I mean? Nothing crazy. What you smoking on?
Oh man, you know me. Usually I got the Alien Lab. You feel me? The baklava. I had to, switch it up a little bit. It got a little bit of this Gianchi. Just Gianchi, you feel me?
Okay.
Black label, you feel me? Limited edition, Something light.
What's that? That's French? That's something new?
I think so. A little French
bonjour overseas.
Bonjour, a little Ford. If as long as it's Ford, it ain't more. You feel me? But another, something different. Switch it up a little bit.
Okay.
What you rocking?
Oh man, he ain't my favorite TV, sports analyst, but I respect it though. You feel me? Jalen Rose. I had to come with a Jalen Rose, throwback. When something like
fresh cut.
Yeah, little icy. Hey, little icy. You see?
Hairline be crisp.
Come on, man.
This hairline. Not yours.
Hey,
about Jalen.
Oh, I thought Jalen's. Okay.
Yeah, not you.
Okay.
Oh, you thought
you was on mine. You just got that hit.
Man.
Just got that
hit.
I'm
just saying. I was talking about Jalen Rose. Get back to the jersey. I don't know about you, Tripping.
Who you rocking?
A little, LA, Los Angeles. I'm gonna go Clips, like the little brothers.
To the city?
The little brothers.
City jersey?
City jersey, yeah. Little brothers, we're gonna be talking about them a lot today. So
Claw.
Like, we'll go with the claw. You feel me? If I'm gonna go with anybody, gotta go Kawhi. Kawhi. You feel me? So, let's get it. Another episode, crazy week.
Yes, sir.
Actor / analyst getting into NBA players, buyout. We had the trades.
Trade deadline hit. Yep.
Yeah, it looked like we got a super team in one area, maybe another super team with but we're gonna get into all of it. Let's just start off with Michael Rappaport, KD. Now KD, if you watch basketball and you follow stuff, KD is really an emotional dude. He has the burner accounts and all that. So Michael Rappaport took it. If you know Michael Rappaport too, he don't really shy away from his voicing his opinion on things. He did it with basketball, presidency, all type of things. So he voiced his opinion on an interview that KD should have did with TNT, and some stuff he said about Charles Barkley. KD slides in DMs, pretty much goes ham, calls him all type of names, threatens him.
Yeah.
Pretty much, went all out. KD forgot he was an NBA baller for a second. And then Michael Rappaport, being who he is, he just puts everything on Twitter, all the DMs, all that. The only thing about the DMs is it was just what KD said. Like, he deleted what he said and took it all out. But let me get your whole little, whole takes on it. KD talked about his wife,
Yeah, I mean, that should have stayed between them. I don't think that should have got out. It made Michael Rappaport look bad that he put it out. You feel me? That's like on some street code, shit. Like, you're not supposed to do no shit like that. That's something that's supposed to be behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? Y'all grown ass men. Like, that could have been handled between y'all. I didn't even have to come out like that. You know what I'm saying? Because when stuff like that comes out, you could possibly ruin somebody got going for him. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You can kind of ruin or put a stain on their career or something like that. You know what I'm saying? You never know with something like that. But that should have stayed between them. Rappaport he's like, I don't understand what he deleted this shit for. If you ain't doing it wrong or you so innocent, like why'd you delete messages? If you was gonna delete the messages, bro, you might as well know how to put this shit out. Like honestly.
Well, I don't know if you've seen, somebody asked him about that, like why you didn't post yours, and then he was like, "Oh, you think I'm scared of him?" And he posted what he said. Pretty much, he threatened KD too, and told him we can meet up and all that. But it's like, why you didn't just leave that in there at first?
Exactly.
So you know, my thing is, like you said, street code wise, Michael Rappaport should have left that alone. He could have called a KD or whatever they could have did. But on the hand of KD, he got to grow a backbone. Like, he take everything too emotional. He too emotional, bro. You a celebrity. You got to know people they're gonna critique you. And you take everything. But we should have knew once you seen the burner account come out and he was talking about himself and all that. Like, we should have knew. It's like, you know, bro has some issues when it comes to like,
hell yeah,
how people feel about him. That makes more sense of why KD went to go to state. It's like you needed that validation of, I make sure I got a championship, so no one can say, well, he a great player without one. You feel me?
Yeah.
So it's just hopefully they can figure that out. You know, man to man. Dude was talking about getting lawyers and all that. It's not even that serious.
Exactly.
I mean, y'all get that settled man to man, and leave it at that. If you only all the man asking for is not to bring him up, don't bring him up no more. It's simple as that. It's over 300 basketball players. Yeah. Respect the man's wishes, you feel me? You know, but you know, that's something light though. That's something light. Before we get into everything, I wanted you to give my man his credit, because this is some guy I fight. Off camera, we ain't had this argument time after time after time, and I fight for him, and you were like, well, he all right, he stat pads, and they just let him do that because they just want him to get the triple doubles and all that. But man, give my man Westbrook, give my man his credit. Can he get his credit now?
I mean, he had a cool game, but I mean, I've seen better games from him. You feel me?
He had a cool game.
They ain't win it. It ain't playoff worthy. It ain't playoff worthy. It ain't getting you to the playoffs right now.
Are you talking about the 35, 14, and 21? You said that was a cool game?
It's a cool game.
He the only player to ever do it.
It's cool.
He the only player to ever do it.
I feel like the game for Nip was harder than that. The 2020. I feel like that one.
It was harder for the fact that what was the reasoning of it. But as you talking about NBA wise, he the first person to ever put them stats up. Like, when you gonna give him his credit?
We seen games. I'm just saying we seen amazing games from Westbrook. It's time to win though. It's time to get your team to the finals or somewhere, to West Finals or East Finals, whatever. It's time to do that.
Track that though. Do we call Chris Paul one of the greatest point guards to touch a court?
Yeah.
So why Westbrook don't get that same credit? He 19 triple doubles away from passing Big O or tying Big O. So at what point do we get the credit, regardless of the chip or not? You said that okay, when he was on OKC, you told me they let him get the rebounds. Steven Adams and them let him get the rebounds. They stat pat for him. Then he went to the Rockets. He still triple double. Then he's in Washington. He's still triple doubling. It's like, bro, it's not stat pass. This is really what he can do.
Yeah.
So I'm just waiting for you to give him his credit. Do you know his record, triple double wise, winning and losing record? 123 and 40. So damn near when he triple doubles, he wins. Yeah. So I'm just waiting for you to say, you know, I'll give him his credit. I give him his respect. You and Stephen A. I'm gonna have his wife come at you like she did Stephen A. I'm just saying, give Brody his credit, man.
He nice. He cool. You feel me? I'm just saying, I just expect more from him and his team this season. The way it's going, it ain't going the best for Westbrook.
It ain't his fault.
I mean, I'm just saying.
It ain't his fault. He was hurt beginning of the season.
Westbrook definitely one of the ghosts though. Definitely.
Okay.
He definitely is.
As long as we got
definitely one of
that
the ghosts
under.
though. Yeah.
As long as we got that under there. Okay.
For sure.
Oh. Okay. Now, before we get to the trades and all that, you had LaMarcus Aldridge buyout. Brooklyn Nets.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's saying super team. Most of the people we know personally saying Nets and 4, Nets and 5. What you feel? LaMarcus Aldridge now, Blake Griffin last week, KD, Harden, Kyrie, Joe Harris, DeAndre Jordan, some other guys. Is it pretty much over? Everybody we know saying 5, 6, 4. What you feel? You think what the move do for them? Because my bad, cuz before you start talking, my bad. Because this threw me off. I don't know if you've seen this. They had an interview with LaMarcus. He said, I can help with the defensive presence and the interior defense. And then I had to think about, when has he ever been a defensive presence and shut stuff down in the interior? When has he led in blocks? When has he ever been
deflections,
ranked for best
anything?
defensive player? Where did that come from?
I like them. I like the Aldridge move. I like the Blake move. Aldridge, for both of them, I feel like it's a little bit. I think it's just name hype. I think it's a little bit too name hype. You feel me? Because
look good on paper.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. Blake is good. You feel me? He hasn't been good since he left the Clippers.
So are you telling me this is Gary P. and below to the Lakes?
Damn near. This is
forget about that.
This is one of them scenarios. I mean, I feel like they'll be a tad bit better, but Aldridge for sure. That's a good comparison. Like Aldridge is good. Don't get me wrong. He hoops like a season or two with the Spurs, but he hasn't necessarily been. You feel me? That man since then. It's been at least 4 or 5 seasons since you feel me since then. Even since he left Portland. Portland, he was that guy at the 4 position. You feel me? I give him all the credit in the world, but he's not like that. You feel me? Like he's not like that at all. Blake, I can see Blake turn up a little bit because it seemed like he was hurt a lot, taking his time, like he was kind of conserving himself a little bit. You feel me? So I ain't gonna expect him to be Clipper Blake. But Blake gonna do his thing. He gonna do his thing. He gonna get his 14 to 16 here and there. That's what I'm expecting. I don't think he's gonna be 30 and 10 or you know what I'm saying. Nothing crazy like that. But it'll be a positive impact.
Well, LaMarcus played like 20 games this season. So less than half the season this year. He averaging 13 and 4. I'm not scared of nobody averaging 13 and 4.
Yeah.
I don't think he's played a full season in a couple of years, actually. But if I got to match him up with the Lakers, I want to see that interior defense stop AD.
Yeah.
Even with who we about to get into in a little while, Andre Drummond, like 4 rebounds compared to what Drummond averaged.
Mm-hmm.
Like they better make every shot. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
It's gonna be interesting to see. Like I said, this could be one of those things that can look just good on paper, or this could be one of the greatest starter fives we ever seen touch a NBA Finals and win an NBA championship.
Yeah.
But only time will tell. And you got to see the GOAT in LeBron, then it might be a different story.
Hell yeah.
But it's gonna be interesting to see. I think he's gonna be making his debut probably the next couple of days.
Yeah.
Probably Charlotte or something. Let's get on to the Lakes. Andre Drummond signed to the Lakes. Boy, the reason I love Drummond coming to the Lakers is because people try to tell me in the beginning of the season we was going to regret not keeping Dwight and JaVale.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah. Now we'll be good. We'll be good without him. We got Mark, and Mark is Mark ain't it. Mark ain't it. So now that we got Dwight, now we got Drummond. He's a better version of Dwight and a better version of JaVale.
Yeah.
If you literally add up Dwight's points and JaVale's rebounds, you still don't get Drummond stats.
Yeah.
Like that's the honest truth.
Yeah.
17 points, 13 and a half rebounds, almost 2 blocks a game, or block and a half a game. It's like
best rebounder in the game. Damn near.
Best highest rebound percentage out of anybody in the NBA.
He already talking about all time.
Career.
He already talking about one of the best rebounders all time, averaging 4.7 offensive rebounds for his career. Like, come on, that's just offensive. Like, come on, bro.
He has the highest rebound percentage out of anybody ever to touch an NBA court. In life.
Yeah.
Like having him is the interior is locked down.
Yeah.
You team him and AD. Now you let AD play the position he wants to play. You feel me? Have Montrez come off the bench. Lakers are dangerous. Like, people don't understand. If you ask a typical, not a Nets fan, but it's somebody that believes the Nets gonna win, and ask them, name the roster, most people, once they get to the bench, is probably gonna name Joe Harris, DeAndre Jordan, and that might be it.
Yeah. Fact.
Now you have somebody Lakers that's not a fan, you gonna get Kuzma, you gonna get Montrez, somebody gonna say Marc Gasol, and you might get a KCP. And the fans love Caruso.
Yeah, I was about to say that. They love Russo.
They gonna say
Caruso.
Like,
Russo.
You gonna just see how far our depth is. Like, we got the depth to change, to really it's gonna be hard to beat us. That's honest to God. It's gonna be hard to beat us. And I'm hoping these are the two teams we do get to see in the finals. Nothing happens like the Clippers and the Nuggets happened last year. Hopefully nothing happens, and these are the two teams we can see. Hopefully we get a 7-game series out of it, and it's lit. It's lit. You feel me? So any average a block and a half a game. So it's like we're gonna get the defense. He's still gonna put up offense. Leads the NBA all-time rebound percentage. It's like, bro, it's a rebound. We're gonna get 2 or 3 offensive rebounds easily. And we shoot a lot of threes, so now it makes sense. Extra possessions. You give Brown extra possessions, he's gonna get a bucket. Yeah. So it's like, bro, it's a problem now. That's a problem. What you think?
Yeah, I love the move, man. He's a cleanup guy. You feel me? He get all them rebounds. You feel me? Offensive rebounds. He's averaging, like I mentioned earlier, 4.7 offensive rebounds for his career. So he'll be damn near 5. That's just the offensive side. You feel me? And he has some of the most 30-30 as far as 30 points and 30 rebound games already. He's already knocking on the door as one of the all-time rebounders. So it's a big pickup for the Lakers. Definitely.
So most likely we'll get that, like I said earlier, Lakers versus Nets. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see. Drummond should be making his debut tonight against the Bucks.
Yeah.
So we'll see what he do. Hopefully he can get us a W. Now let's get on to some other teams since we got on to the big teams. Trade deadline.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
It's usually good every year for the most part. Usually give us a cool good amount of trades.
Man, run through some of them. Rondo to the Clips.
Mm-hmm.
Which was a lot of talk before the season even started. You have Vujovic to Chicago, which I think was an amazing pickup.
Yeah.
Eric Gordon to the Nuggets. Oladipo to Miami. Lou Will to Atlanta. That's what the trade for Rondo was.
Mm-hmm.
JJ Redick to Dallas.
Nice little weapon for Luka.
Yeah. What else you have? Wendell to Orlando. I think y'all had some trades to Kings.
Oh yeah. We definitely had probably the best. End up having the best trade deadline acquisitions. You feel me? We definitely did.
Y'all
DeLon
had somebody
Wright.
better than Ola. Okay.
We got DeLon Wright from Detroit. We sent Corey Joseph packing, that Kojo. Shout out to Kojo. Sent them packing. You feel me? We traded Belita to Miami. It was that time, he wasn't really getting that much playing time. Then he started him, but, we got him up out of there. But we got Mo Harkless in return. So we got some nice little pieces. Terrell Davis. We got some nice little pieces out there. So, something like.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Norman Powell to Portland. That was nice.
Mm-hmm. That was a good move. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's pretty much the big ones. You had a lot of the little ones. But what was your top three?
My top three trades. First, I'll probably go with. I think the biggest one for me was the Rondo to the Clips. That's gonna be my number one. Number two, I'll probably say Oladipo to Miami, and the third, I'll probably say probably Aaron Gordon to Denver.
Okay,
Probably my third.
Okay.
Yeah, probably my third right there.
Yeah, I had Oladipo to Miami, of course. I had Norman Powell to Portland. And then I have Vujovic to Chicago because they're in like 10th seed right now. Getting Vujovic, that can bounce you to 8th.
Yeah.
That can bounce you 4 games behind. That can bounce you to 8th, easily. Portland right there. They can get in the top 4 easily. Norman Powell, that's another 15 to 18 points. So, and Oladipo speak for himself.
Yeah.
Miami. Yeah, so yeah, those will be my top 3.
Why you don't got the Rondo trade in there at all?
I was shocked you had it number 1.
It's the biggest move. That's the biggest move right there. I feel like that would hold more value than the other trades. It's more of a valuable trade than the other ones.
So Oladipo makes them more defend. They defend better now.
Yeah.
On Miami, and he's gonna put up buckets, right or wrong.
True.
Gives them another score. Norman Powell, like I told you, that's another. He's been hooping in Toronto. Portland don't really need that much. You give him another guy that can get up there, like I said, 15, 18, 20 points. With Melo hooping this year, CJ doing his thing. Dame always gonna do what he's supposed to do, And like I said, Vujovic, no, Chicago's not gonna win a championship, but just getting to the playoffs is an advancement for them.
Yeah,
that's all they need is an advancement for them. Miami getting Oladipo, I don't think they beat the Nets, but shit, they shocked us last year. So
yeah,
who said they don't this year? Rondo going to the Clippers just gives them somebody that can play make.
I mean, as long as it makes them better. I mean, as a better team, if it makes them a better team, I mean, it's a plus.
But getting past the second round, that's a better team? Because they're not going to the championship. They might not even get past the second round.
I think with the move, and then with the news today that DeMarcus Cousins might be signed a 10-day. I'm just throwing, just saying. I ain't gonna say they ain't beating the Lakes. If they ran to the Lakes prior, no. But if they ain't got to see the Lakes to the West Finals, I think they at least make it to the West Finals. If they beat the Lakers, no. But it does make them a better team with Rondo rather than having Lou Will. You feel me? Like, overall, that trade worked out for him and made them better.
But it my thing is, it don't get them nowhere.
I mean, it'll probably get them if they see Denver. It might get them past Denver this time. It'll get them past Denver. Then you got to run it back with them. But so possibly, Rondo, it's possibly more likely to see a Lakers and Clippers West Finals. I mean, if that's
because of Rondo.
Yeah, just adding Rondo alone. I mean, let's not act like Rondo didn't have an impact on the Lakers chip. Let's not act like he didn't have an impact.
No, he didn't. No.
So you're saying as a Laker fan, and you watched the finals, you mean to tell me that Rondo had no impact, no type of impact on your guys' championship?
Everybody had impact.
But did Rondo have a big impact? Was he considered the big three in y'all playoffs? And y'all playoff
No, I
run, was he
wouldn't
considered the
consider
big
him.
three?
I don't consider him our big three.
Okay.
I don't. I think we still win a
I'm
chip.
gonna let the Laker fans. I'm gonna let your own fans get you on that.
Yeah, all right, that's cool. But
I'm
what
gonna
I'm
let
saying
your own
is,
fans get you on that.
you can ask. I believe, no lie, we win a chip without Rondo. We still win a chip.
Oh yeah, easily you guys can win a chip without Rondo. But
That's
with the
what I'm saying. His
circumstances of
impact
how it
wasn't
went
that
last
big.
season, I'm saying last season's playoffs, Rondo was y'all big three. He was in y'all big three for the playoffs.
He wasn't.
I'm just saying. I'm gonna let your own fans. I'm gonna let your own Laker fans get you on that.
Honestly, I mean, it switched every game for us. It switched every game for us. Morris had I think 2 or 3 big games. Kuzma had some games. KCP, Rondo had a couple games, but we averaged 9 and like 6. It wasn't nothing crazy. I think he was like 6 on the scoring list. He got some assists here and there, but we still do everything. If you even start the season off without Rondo, he only played 48 games. He a liability on the board. If you talking about getting injured, 48 games this season, last season, 46 the season before. This season, you even said off camera, the reason he ain't played in Atlanta is because he was hurt. What say he played in LA? Why hasn't he played yet?
They got Rondo for playoff Rondo. That's what the move was for. That's what it's coming to. If you compare the trade, him, Lou Will, Rondo's the better piece for the team. He's a better player for the team, bro. He's a better player overall. Just saying, Lou Will averages 14 for his playoff career. I'm just throwing that out there.
Okay.
Rondo averages 13. It is. Defense is way better than Lou Will's. Play makes way better than Lou Will. So I'm just saying, you take the ball out of Paul George's and Kawhi Leonard's hands. I'm just saying, they actually got a floor general. Let's act like Rondo's not a point guard. I'm just saying.
When the last time Rondo's averaged double points in the playoffs?
He do it for his career.
Well, I said
he do it for his career every year. It don't even matter what he averaged.
When the last time?
It don't even matter what he averaged. He go playoff Rondo every playoffs, and so it don't even matter what he averaged because he goes off at any given time, bro. He has an impact on the game. Arguably, probably second, third highest IQ in the league. Period.
He doesn't even average a double for his career.
You said what?
He don't even average a double for his career.
That's cool.
You act like you Chris Paul or something.
I'm just saying, he has an impact on the game. There's players in the league now that don't put up crazy numbers, but have the biggest impact on the game.
Okay.
Let's not act like Ben Simmons ain't averaging what he averaged, like 15, 8, and 7 or so. You know what I'm saying? Like, he puts up those type of numbers, but has arguably one of the biggest impacts on the game, if not Joel Embiid. Like, come on now. Let's not act like Rondo's just some bum or something. Like, I'm just
Rondo's
saying.
not Ben. I just can't believe you try to compare Ben Simmons to Rondo. Okay.
I'm just saying the scenario. That's all it was.
I'm just saying, that's what you try to do right there.
I feel like you ain't giving Rondo his credit on the impact that he has on the game. That's all it is. But go ahead.
All I'm saying is he'll be out the second round again. So
we'll see.
We'll see. Rondo will change something. You talked about it. You broke it up right now. They might get Cousins 10-day contract.
Mm-hmm.
We can see, but Cousins ain't been Cousins. It's what, New Orleans?
I mean, yeah, for whatever reason they had their disagreements with Houston. You feel me? I guess they wanted to go small ball, so they separated ways. But even when he was on the squad, they still wasn't giving him the crazy playing time that I thought he should have got, because they wanted to go with Christian Wood and PJ Tucker, like more the small ball way. But he had some pretty good games this season. You know what I'm saying? He showed some flashes of old Boogie. You feel me? 28, 11, and 5 with 5 steals. You feel me? So like he's had some big games this season. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, if you get him healthy, I'm not saying he'll be back to his Sacramento days or anything close to that, but you can still get a solid double out of him. And there's going to be occasionally times where he's going to have to demand a double team. So it could help out. You feel me with the Clips.
That like the double team part, that's cool and all, but he injury prone. I'm sorry, cuz he injury prone.
He is. But I'm just saying.
He played 6 seasons with less than 60 games.
That's true. That's true.
You know, I know it's Shemans and all, but
I'm just saying, let's not act like he wasn't best. I'm just saying, with his in sack, I'm talking about pure skill set. Let's not act like he wasn't the best big in the league.
But what's
because if you want to say he got too many injuries, then let's go on and strip Joel Embiid of that title, and let's go on and strip AD of that title because they both got an injury membership. So let's strip both of them of that title. If we going on just injuries.
Hold on, AD ain't had
said. Be for real. Boogie was killing any big, big, bro.
Hold on, AD didn't say nothing. Hey, bro, you ain't gotta bring AD in this. AD ain't got nothing to do with this.
I'm just letting everybody know. I'm just letting everybody know.
You're getting emotional.
Boogie in Sacramento, Boogie was the best big in the league. I'm just saying.
But what I'm saying is, I understand that. But what I'm saying is, how good are you if you can't be healthy? I think he's scared he's gonna get hurt again. That's why he got released. That's why he asked for a release.
I mean,
it
wasn't gonna go nowhere, so I can understand it.
If you gonna
get hurt, if you gonna go out, if you gonna go down, like I'll go down in the finals. That's what he said. I'm gonna go down. I'm going down in the finals.
So you think the Clips getting Boogie? Because you already think they got Rondo. That's Magic Johnson. Them getting Boogie. That is that Chip.
I ain't gonna say contract. Chip. I ain't gonna say.
The reason they gave him. You think the reason they gave him a 10-day contract is because they scared he might get hurt?
Possibly. Yeah, they wanted to see, like, if you can't get through this, we can't give you that full, you feel me, that full on rest of the season. But it actually adds another weapon for Rondo, you feel me, because they played together in Sac and in New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? But they definitely, as a pick and roll, like, that was a pick and roll, that was hard to guard, too. So it's a plus for the Clips. We'll see how he plays with them, how he fits in their system, but it'll be a plus for him. I ain't gonna say they go to a chip, but they'll compete. They extended a game or two with the Lakers if they see the Lakers.
We'll see, man. We'll see. I hope Boogie the best though. I hope he stay healthy. I hope we get to see, he could be, if we get him back to somewhat back to Sacramento, New Orleans style. Could be like the second, third best big in the league.
Okay, yeah.
I was about to say, you about to argue me? And maybe fourth, because Cat been hooping.
No.
What do you mean, no?
No.
He's been hooping.
He's not better than DeMarcus Cousins. But back then, DeMarcus, no. DeMarcus was dogging everybody, bro. DeMarcus was dogging any big, bro. It didn't matter who it was.
Well, what I'm saying is, though, I'm talking about right now. If he come back, he's not gonna come off rip just 30-20 and people 40-20. He ain't gonna come off the rip doing that. 40-28, triple dubs and all that. He's not gonna come off the rip. You give him the minutes.
You give him the minutes, he'll triple dub for sure.
Okay, Boogie, we'll see.
I'm just saying, because Boogie, I'm telling you, bro, he's underrated, bro, with his skill set. He was flashes of what Jokic is doing. What Jokic is full-time doing, Boogie was doing that before.
Oh, no, Jokic passed
it was in flashes and spurts. You got to check his highlights out.
I think Jokic passed better.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
That boy different. Oh, I didn't even think about Jokic, so Boogie might be number 5.
If he was Sacramento days?
Because you got AD. You got Joel.
Okay.
You got Jokic.
Okay.
Like I said, Cat been hooping.
So
he might be number 5.
If he came back hooping right now?
Yeah, he got to come back. he'll have to, like I said, I don't see him off rip coming with the 30-20s or
Okay.
40-20s and then like that
Okay, yeah.
you feel
Yeah,
me?
I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't gonna overdo it, but
He can come back top 5.
He come back doubling for sure though.
All right, we'll see. We hope on the best, Top 5, we gotta do. Speaking of top 5, we're gonna do top 5 this week. Top 5 busts, cuz.
Top 5 busts all time.
You should know a couple because they've been y'all drafted. So I know you know a couple.
Yeah, man. Off rip, I'm gonna go Adam Morrison.
Okay.
I'm gonna go Adam Morrison off rip. They was saying Larry Bird. That's all I'm saying. They was saying Larry Bird.
The NBA comparisons, I don't always
crazy.
They be sometimes too wild.
Yeah. All right, second, I'm gonna go Jimmy Fredette. He was Steph Curry like. I gonna say he was Steph before Steph because he came after Steph, but he was Steph Curry like, pulling from half court. You feel me? Like you had to check him damn near as soon as he crossed half court. You had to get up on him because if not, he was pulling and he was hitting like consistently. So Jimmy Fredette. Third, I'll probably say Anthony Bennett. When I even just seen like the mock drafts, usually I know about some of the up and coming players. I've never heard of him in my life. Up until like it was damn near the draft, like I've never heard of Anthony Bennett, but he was just like he was trash, like he was weak. So Anthony Bennett. Fourth, I'm gonna go. It's looking like Markelle Fultz. Markelle Fultz.
He been hurt though.
Number one though. You number one. Like you number one, bro. You've been playing some games, like even them having to change his shot and all that shit. Like you just fucked his whole career up. You feel me? So I'm gonna go Markelle Fultz, and then after that I'm gonna go. Damn, there's so many going through my head. I'm gonna go Thomas Robinson from Kansas. I'm gonna go Thomas Robinson, man, because he was a king. They was making it seem
he was
the next.
A lot of them.
He was. They made it seem like he was gonna be the next C Webb or something, bro. Like they put so much hype around Thomas Robinson, it was crazy. Like he was out of the league. He was out of the league within a couple seasons. Like it didn't even last at all. But like you said, yeah, we drafted some of the biggest busts all time. So yeah.
Who's your last one?
My last one. My last one. My last one, I'm gonna have to go. Man, it's a lot. My last one. I'm gonna have to say, I'm gonna look. You say Tyreek Evans. Shit, just off the top for King. Tyreek Evans, Rookie of the Year, one of the third rookie to average 25 and 5, which was only done by Jordan and Bron. So I mean, like when you have stats like that, you would have thought he would have panned out to be something crazy. But yeah, I'll go Tyreek I'll just go Tyreek Evans.
Okay. Like you said, of course, Anthony Bennett. I'm gonna say Jabari Parker.
Okay.
Right after he got drafted, right after Wiggins, and it was like, okay, he might be the truth. Who's gonna be better, him or Wiggins? Even though Wiggins, I wouldn't call him a bust, but he didn't live up to the hype either. But Jabari has been traded like 5 times. I think y'all just released him.
Yeah, we just released him.
So it's like, he
might be done. Honestly,
second pick. Yeah. 3, I'm gonna say Jaleel Okafor.
Yeah, he had a lot of hype around him.
Had a lot of hype around him. Straight bust. He rim protect still. That's about it. Nothing else to him. Who else? I'm gonna say Nick Stauskas.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Nick
He,
Stauskas.
hey, came right after Jimmer. People thought I was like, okay, maybe Jimmer couldn't do it, but Nick got it. Nick got it. He pulled like exactly like you said, pull from Curry range.
Yeah.
Curry range. And fifth, young Darko. Darko Milicic. Yeah. You had Bron first pick, him second pick. But then you had D-Wade, Bosh, and Melo. And you ask the most for somebody that knows a little bit about basketball, they can name you D-Wade, Bosh, Melo. They probably never heard of Darko.
Yeah.
That explains enough. It was straight bust. So yeah, that's my top five. You know, put your top five in the comments. Old head's probably gonna be on our head again when they add Sam Bowie. So yeah, you know, it's something like though. It's your boy Roger.
And I'm Cav, man. Yeah.
You hate, as a matter of fact, you know what? Don't want you hitting my phone, cause my fam and my bros the only people I know. These little things that I own reminds me that I'm blessed. I send a prayer to God and then I handle the rest. I go against all the odds because I know I'm the best. These niggas ask why I'm high, I simply tell them I'm stressed. Niggas ask why I'm high,